же кодекс. Типа...
Просто лог.
Так, все понятно. А то есть доп. Заданий нет или есть? Как понять? Типа не написано приоритет. Ну, на какое уже задание идти?
Плава... приоритет плава. Плавец. Что-то у него сначала. Приоритет плавать. Плава.
Понятно. А чё тут? Ты только Федория. Ты только Федориан кто-то. Федориан кто это? Ну это в приоритете половин написано. Описание просто читаю.
Патриарх. Ну, который тебе надо завербовать, чтобы ну, заручить поддержку конференции, типа.
Все вспомнил. Спасибо. Так, тут как картона сделана. Какие-то системы захваченные есть. В
Да,
них
так,
летать? В них летать надо?
Ну, летим пока куда тебе показывается.
Туманная змея.
Показывается.
А, нет, вот.
Нашла, что ли?
Где же нет? А вот эти, как тут... Тут тоже надо планеты сканировать? Ну, типа, то же самое, как во второй части делали.
Ну, не совсем. Ты просто можешь сканировать.
Как-то.
Ну, типа, тебе сейчас покажут, типа, летаешь и можешь проехать. Понимаешь, покажи экран.
А, вот это. Правая кнопка мыши. И чё,
Leon,
даст?
see if you can repair it.
I'll go up and have a look. If you can
Ничего,
keep husks
сканирую.
from climbing up behind me, I'd appreciate it.
Или в космосе какие-нибудь останки.
Here they come. Ready, Jane?
Не надо планеты сканировать? Да это ведет на что-то надо прокачивать. Я не понимаю, как это работает, нихера. Чё, это может это увидеть, что ли? Какая-то херь. Я не в курсе.
Ну, лети просто не плавает, потому что ничего не
Ну, как понять.
General, do you read? The comm tower is now operational.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palafin Command.
Let me know when you've got something. I'll help your men till I hear from you.
Understood.
Shepard out.
Commander Shepard, come in.
Go ahead.
I have information from Palafin Command. Please return ASAP.
On our way.
you got?
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead or MIA.
I need someone. I don't care who. As long as they can get us the Turian resources we need.
I'm on it, Shepard. We'll find you the Primarch.
Garrus.
Vicarian, sir. I didn't see you arrive.
At ease, General.
Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palaven. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
James, this is Garrus Vicarian. He helped me stop the Collectors. He's a hell of a soldier.
Lieutenant, good to see you too, Liara.
Good to see you in one piece, Garrus.
General Corinthus filled me in. We know who we're after.
Palaven Command tells me that the next Primarch is General Adrian Victus.
Victus. His name's crossed my desk.
Know him, Garrus?
I was fighting alongside him this morning. Lifelong military, gets results, popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
What do you mean?
On Tatris, during the uprisings, his squad discovered a Solarian spy ring about the same time the Turian separatists did. Rather than neutralize the ring, he fell back. He even gave up valuable fortifications which the rebels took.
Then the rebels attacked the Solarians, and when both
Да-да,
groups had
это.
worn each other down, Victus moved back in. Didn't lose a man.
Bold strategy, but wild behavior doesn't get you advanced up the meritocracy.
Primarch Victus. That should be something to see.
You think he can get the job done?
We both know conventional strategy won't beat the Reapers. Right now, he could be our best shot. And I trust him.
Okay, let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
Commander! Shepard, come in!
Can this wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
We've got a situation on the Normandy, Commander. It's like she's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons.
М?
I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Should I go back and take a look?
Do it. Garrus, you said you were with Victus this morning?
Yeah, but we got separated. He went to bolster a flank that was breaking. Could be anywhere out there.
We're trying to raise him, Commander.
Incoming harvester, headed for the airfield.
General, tell Primarch Victus we'll rendezvous here. In the meantime, let's go take care of whatever that thing dropped off. Coming, Garrus?
Are you kidding? I'm right behind you.
А где он стоит? Что, к нему не пойти сразу?
А там сразу пойдем.
Так.
Если что, нажимаю В, английское, нам показывают.
Thank you, breathing so hard.
Тут не показывают.
Atmosphere's a little thinner than I'm used to, is all.
Там еще на М можно.
Adrenaline's better than
О,
oxygen.
да,
Just me? Or those Reapers look like Turians?
Right. They do.
Как что, планета?
I think we're done here.
чтобы ну, он после выстрела не прекращался. Потому что я с автомата сейчас. У меня два автомата и снайперка. Мне ничего не надо.
Shepard, come in.
Go ahead.
Still trying to raise the Primarch, but we've got trouble back here at the main barricade. If the Reapers breach it, we're done.
On my way.
Если б не я ничего не понял, что он сказал. Ну вот этот патриарх.
Он, типа, это, неизвестно, ну, он вроде умер, типа, тот, да, и ему надо с новым связаться, либо с Балаваном связаться, чтобы узнать про нового, да. А для этого нужно быть ради... Вот и пойдем. Кстати, проверка есть.
Okay, come on. Who's next? They're on the barricade. Heads up! Here comes another wave!
Like fish in a barrel.
What?
All humans say, like fish in a barrel.
Что? Это, не знаю, поговорка такая.
Holy hell! What is that thing?
Ёбаный в рот! Валь.
Shepard, Corinth is here.
What's the word on the Primarch?
Still can't get a stable comm link.
Okay, I'm going on foot. Shepard out. Garrus, take me to the last place you saw Victus. How far?
Should be pretty quick, unless we find trouble.
Took out a frigate. Man, how many people? Oh my god. Would you look at that?
Маяк пошла через, да?
Damn it. Look at Palaven. That blaze of orange. The big... That's where I was born.
That's rough. Still have family there?
My dad. A sister.
How bad is it?
3 million lost the first day. 5 the second.
How's your military holding up?
Ну, кому
Look around.
женушку починить?
That should give you some
Реально,
idea.
наверное.
You're putting up a good fight.
For now.
Джеймс, в
But how
солдат.
long does it take before the fight's kicked out of you? If they'd only listened to your warnings about the Reapers, we might have been ready.
Maybe. Hard to figure how you prepare for something like this.
More back here.
I'm on it.
Shit, I hate those things. And New York is crawling with the creepy bastards? I never should have left Earth.
It's gonna be bad all over.
Leaving... Fight just pisses me off.
But you're here
Кстати,
asking
они так
Victus
странно
to do the
бегают.
same thing. Leave the fight to make nice at some point.
This summit is the only chance we've got. None of us is beating the Reapers alone. Soldier, you okay?
Yes, sir. We'll make it.
Have you seen General Victus?
Half hour ago. Headed south.
Okay, good luck.
Yes, sir.
Commander, how many troops in that crash?
Вера сказала, что она поднимется на вышку, а что она не на вышке?
Not sure.
Sounds right.
Hard to see a beautiful ship
Что
like
тут
that
делаешь?
go down.
А?
Not to mention the men serving on her.
That was a little closer than I'd like.
No survivors. Damn it.
Crash like that is not.
So, Loco, you really think this summit will work? I mean, Asari? Solarians? Where's the Krogan and Batarians? Where's the meat?
It's not that easy.
First hit when the Reapers arrived. Not much left of them. And the Krogan have never forgiven us for the genophage.
Right. Turians sterilized them.
Solarians came up with it.
And the Krogan hate them both for it.
So they won't be joining us.
Too bad. I fought with the Krogan. They're tough sons of bitches.
Вот ведет к Рогану. Они имеют все опыт ударов, что попали. Это очень плохо, никому помогать не хотят. Потому что обиделись.
Okay, double time. No Reapers taking this Primarch from me.
Right behind.
Что тут дракон? Что за херня?
Это не дракон, это раз какая-то. Маленький сказал.
Ну, это по-знакомому выглядит, но что-то не припомню.
Все мутируют. Ну ладно, мы не используем вариант.
Move into the compound. Moving.
А больше...
Right behind you.
А каннибалы, это вроде вегетарианцы, что ли? Короче, вегетарианцы. Они, кстати, больше всех. Вегетарианцы и люди больше всех осталось.
Ага. Батариан, кстати, глазастые. Много глаз.
Там просто экология. Я гранату. Ну, мои самые противные просто я не буду сражаться. Просто копы так вот. Это Азарь.
Почему? У них эти силы.
Looks grim. It's been a brutal fight for these guys.
But the tide's turning.
Turn up the heat. General Victus.
Yes?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Normandy.
Commander. I know who you are. I can't wait to find out what brings you out here. Vicarian, where did you go?
Heavy Reaper unit on the right flank. I believe your exact words were, "Get that thing the hell off my men."
Appreciated.
General, you're needed off-planet. I've come to get you.
It will take something beyond important for me to leave my men or my Turian brothers and sisters in their fight.
Fodorian was killed. You're the new Primarch.
You're needed immediately to chair a summit and represent your people in the fight against the Reapers.
I'm Primarch of Palaven. Negotiating for the Turian hierarchy?
Yes.
I've spent my whole life in the military. I'm no diplomat. I hate diplomats.
What makes you think you're not qualified?
I'm not really a by-the-book kind of guy, and I piss people. My family's been military since the Unification War. War is my... But that kind of passion is deceptive. Can make you seem reckless when you're anything but.
War is your resume. At a time like this, we need leaders who've been through that hell.
I like that. You're right.
And honestly, uniting these races may take as much strength as facing the Reapers. See this devastation, Primarch? Double that for Earth. I need an alliance. I need the Turian fleet.
Give me a moment to say goodbye to my men.
Without him down here, there's a good chance we lose this move.
Without him up there, there's a good chance we lose everything.
Look at that. And they want my opinion on how to stop it? Failed CSEC officer, vigilante, and I'm their expert advisor? Think you can win this thing, Shepard?
Yeah, I don't know, Garrus. But I'm sure as hell gonna give it my best shot.
I'm damn sure nobody else can do it. For whatever it's worth, I'm with you.
Welcome aboard. Are you ready, Primarch Victus?
Ёб твою мать.
Чё?
Я упала вниз.
One thing.
Еще одна мутирующая.
Commander, I appreciate your need for our fleets, but I can't spare them. Not while my world is burning. But if the pressure could be taken off Palaven...
That's a pretty tall order.
We need the Krogan. I can't see us winning this thing without them. Get them to help us, and then we can help you.
The Krogan.
Looks like your summit just got a lot more interesting.
Сдохли.
Турианцы говорят...
Быстро.
Турианцы говорят, типа, да, первое быстро. Турианцы говорят, типа, это...
The Asari have been down this road before, Commander Shepard.
But Madam Counselor, let me...
I tried to smooth things over with the Solarian Dalatras. To say she's upset would be a monumental understatement.
Some of these issues are hundreds of years old. Time to let go.
Sad to say, but any effort to ally these disparate groups seems doomed to failure. And I'm sure you understand that we cannot afford to waste time with the Reapers knocking at our door. This must be my final word. I'm sorry, but the Asari will not be at your summit.
Our alliance would be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
I wish you luck, Commander. Goodbye.
Турианцы просят, чтобы Кроганы тоже за нас сражались, а Азари и Соларианцы не хотят.
Admiral Hackett's available on Bitcom.
У нас же там есть друг, чё нет?
Ну, уговорить
Commander, have you
за.
retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your... Was there something else you needed to discuss?
Any updates on Cerberus?
There's still the wild card here. Hitting the archives on Mars, a way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the Elusive Man was suggesting you'd think we'd be on the same side, now more than ever.
Cerberus has never played by them. I don't know what their agenda is, but it has nothing.
The Elusive Man talked about controlling the Reapers.
is wrong. Dead Reapers are how we...
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found. If the elusive man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before.
Have you pieced together how the Reapers hit?
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Arcturus. From there, it was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand it.
Sending us to the Mars archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact. I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
How do you see us winning this?
By making you the tip of the...
I'm flattered. But the Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the end.
It's an advantage. But can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat them. The battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that...
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them with... And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier's ship and...
How long can we keep that?
As long as it takes. The reality is, Shepard, everything I'm doing is a delaying action for you. I'm buying us time, keeping us in the game while you gather... So keep at it.
Has your analysis of the Protheus...
The hour appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to do.
Do you think it's risky? Building something?
To be honest, the thing scares the hell out of me. But 2 centuries ago, scientists faced the same problem in the Second World War. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted.
После
Hack it
каждой
out.
миссии, ну, вот этой сюжетной, разговаривай, ну, когда ты будешь с Хакетом. Ну, то есть, когда закончится диалог, опять поговори с ним. Типа, такая система. Если что. Как в первой части.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapons systems. Something about caliber.
Sounds like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari Counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much back.
She may be right, but there'll be
When you put it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, is there something else I can help you with?
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements.
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save...
I'm not surprised. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die. We find ourselves in similar circumstances.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined.
How is it being? How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports us. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows my civilization.
Thank you, Primarch.
And mine with Earth.
О, прикольно. Мои мысли с Палаваном, мои с землей. Прикольно. Ну, типа,
Commander, Edie just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to Deck 3.
Commander, comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening.
Automated systems have
Joe,
fires contained.
what's that
It
sound?
should be safe to
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire or something.
I'm going in. Edie, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
EDI, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can. Then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
Ты чё?
Ну там в корабле надо будет потом спуститься. Увидишь. О, я могу оборону прокачать. Отряд. Бля, и так навыку дохуя.
Was that E? Commander.
Если я не ошибаюсь, то на Нормандии со всеми надо будет по одному разу поговорить, и все, больше нельзя будет говорить. Ими только либо они...
Вообще один
I know,
раз?
Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's him. He's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Короче, имеется в виду, они по одному
Подожди.
Garrus, didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of... Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't...
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well,
Давай.
when things are
Что там?
looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
Ты сражаешься или что?
Нет, в корабле.
А, так сейчас.
You mentioned you still had family on.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. What about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
I'm sure she's okay.
Ну, прикольно, то, что я... Ты сам говоришь.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus.
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in CSEC. An eminent and pain. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be...
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turian. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. In this war, that's not going to happen.
So what's this Reaper task?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my...
He used to work for CSEC, didn't he? I see.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was it? So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his day. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we always...
I'm glad someone finally...
He did more than agree.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing, and if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the...
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new...
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war...
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far...
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape. Good to be back on board, Shepard.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk? Hello again, Shepard.
What have you been up to since we last...
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for... The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began...
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance...
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name was a pleasure to be... Glyphs interfaced with the data...
What's been happening with you?
It's been exciting. The old broke, which meant the elusive man eventually...
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the... We got away from Cerberus's ships after arranging it.
What kind of distress?
Sending the broker's ship exploded. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a...
Can you still operate as the broker?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man... My network of agents is intact, although it's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron?
He convinced me he was recovered in
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries.
True. Given what he survived, I should...
We'll talk later.
Of course.
The private messages terminal has new
СУЗИ что-то.
correspondence.
Типа ее надо будет спасти.
Надо выяснить, что там происходит. Ну-ка.
И чё? Ну, я пришла в этот медотек, и что?
That Primarch's got some real cojones. What we need are more politicians like him, taking names and kicking ass.
The munitions you carry into the field deserve at least a triple check.
Commander, I found something suspicious. Have you got a minute?
Commander, are you all right? It was fairly intense.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her
I
plan
do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of harm. While you're here, though, I found something. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, but something sounded off in the Turian signal. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one...
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated.
Good catch.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is...
Trainer.
Thank you, Commander.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot!
So she installed herself into the new...
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would've baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here.
И вот он винишко в закромах.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says
Не,
having me
просто
in
сказал, что
individual
в
rings
этот
is
раз.
important to his morale.
Тебя подготовился.
Do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Потом будет, типа.
Ну, да-да-да, на будущее.
Потом на 4-й этаж спустись.
Ой, я к Ляре тут.
Ну,
Она
к Ляре
здесь.
можешь сходить, потом на, ну, на 5-й, точнее, на последний новый этаж, который.
А что там?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer.
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time,
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will...
Как спустишься, скажешь, ладно?
Transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. Requesting docking...
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select one moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
I know your stock of modified.
Commander Shepard, when I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
I appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keppel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live.
9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities, no fears.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard. Coming by again? Perhaps we will...
Чё?
Не.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Puerto Memorial.
President
Puerta died of a stroke 2 years ago,
Вот там на
I think you meant to
док
say the man was
челноков.
dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
И что тут?
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
What's going on here?
Man, I'll cut you a deal. You buy us 90 million credits worth of life-saving equipment, and you can name the hospital whatever you want.
Now the truth comes out. My job here is done.
Что за хуйня? Ладно. Так, сейчас.